green-white checker. How appropriate at Daytona International Speedway. Green and white are waving, and a great restart by Tyler Gonzalez. The lead pair has pulled away. Jared Thomas, last year's champion, is right on his tailpipes at the moment. Round the outside, that is the number 87 of Celine Roland, goes really deep into turn one, makes up, I think, one position.
Oh,
Who's the white car pulling out? It's Glenn McGee. Glenn McGee's had a great restart in the iRacing car. Copeland Motorsport round the outside as well. That's the number 5 of Gresham Wagner, halfway through the infield.
And Gresham Wagner with a fantastic restart, trying to go around the outside of everyone. Connor Zilic tried to follow him through, could not get it done. He's now dropped out of this pack for the win. For now, we still have, 2.5 miles left of the speedway to go. Glenn McGee with Gresham Wagner on the outside, holding him off for now.
Ask you this question yesterday, I'll ask again. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be Tyler Gonzalez and Jared Thomas in first and second? Or would you like to be Sam Paley, Glenn McGee, even Nate Cicero, 6th, 7th and 8th position in the line?
Celine Roland is my answer right now. You're ahead of the rest, but you're still with somebody ahead of you to push and move out of the way when you need to be.
3 groups of 2. Do not think this is over. Coming through Speedway Turn 2. Final lap of Race 2 of the 2023 season for the Idemitsu Mazda MX-5 Cup, presented by BF Goodrich Tyres. The 2 leaders know they've got to be locked together to have a chance here.
But they're not allowed to do that through the banking, and they just did, John.
Side by side, 2 pairs of 2 in 3rd place on down, and there's a sideways moment, and that's Sam Paley going for a spin. He's going to lose the opportunity for cash, and he's broken the left front suspension on the last lap. That's possibly his chance of racing at St. Pete's. Just going down the tubes. The leading pair then seem to have a decent gap behind the people. Had to check up.
Jared Thomas.
Thomas round the outside, it's between these 2. Gonzalez might get a secondary draft here as they come onto the tri-oval. It's going to be between Gonzalez and Thomas. Last year's champion takes the victory by 0.078 of a second. Gresham Wagner comes through the pack to 3rd and will stand on the podium ahead of Celine Roland. Max Sapolsky, Aaron Johnson, Murray Hyman came from nowhere on the restart. He was down in the late teens. Nate Cicero is the best of the rookies. Jonathan Nerdorf made up a couple of positions as well. Alex Pachura in 10th position, and a huge incident further back down the field after the checkered flag for Jean Jourdain. He took the checkered flag.
That's Glenn McGee, John.
Excuse me, for Glenn McGee, who was right in alongside Jean Jourdain. So I don't think he has made the checkered flag, actually.
Nope.
Watch the sideways moment for Sam Paley that took him out of it. Incident at turn 7, the Le Mans chicane on the last lap under review. But what happens to Glenn McGee further back round? The iRacing car up on the curbs, he's fine there. As Sam takes his spin and just clips the safer barrier to his left. So a big contact with the wall later in the lap. Sam Paley, no luck at all, challenging for a top 3 finish undoubtedly there, and finishes with broken front suspension.
You got to go for it, John.
Coming to the line, Jared Thomas and Tyler Gonzalez. Gonzalez timed his run yesterday perfectly, bit of side draft and then up to the high side by JTR's JT, and Jared Thomas made sure that there was not enough slipstream. Got to give Tyler Gonzalez his due. He gave it absolutely everything, went down below the yellow lines to shorten the distance to